Welcome back to the Filipino FM channel, your home for Filipino Football Manager content. Today, we're coming back at you with another Football Manager 2023 experiment. We're pitting KYLIAN MBAPPE and Erling Haaland against each other in the Philippines Football League. We're putting Erling Haaland on United City and KYLIAN MBAPPE on Kaya. And we're going to see who wins more league titles, who wins more top goal scorer awards, and who is overall more successful in the Philippines Football League. Who's going to come out on top on this battle of two of the best footballers in the world? Well, we're about to find out. We are one season into the future on the 4th of July 2023, and looking at the results of season one, it is Kylian Mbappe's Kaya in the closest of the close title races, managing to beat out United City for the Philippines Football League title. Both teams finished with 21 wins, one draw, and one loss, but it was 3 goals in goal differential that managed to lead Kaya to the Philippines Football League title over United City. And with just 3 goals separating the two sides, I am curious to see whether or not goals from Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland had a role to play. Beginning with Kylian Mbappe, I was actually expecting him to have a better season, if I'm going to be honest. He had a really good 7.6 rating, but only 18 goals in 20 games and 11 assists. I was expecting him to do a little bit better considering he scored more goals at PSG than he did at Kaya in the Philippines Football League, but we'll see how that compares to Erling Haaland. On the flip side, Erling Haaland had 22 goals in 10 assists, in 22 games and a 7.96 rating. So a little bit better from Erling Haaland, a few more goals and an extra assist, but also someone who I was expecting to do a little bit better. I mean, he had higher goal totals at Dortmund in the Bundesliga than he did in the Philippines Football League. Maybe they're just playing at a lower standard. They're just not getting as many chances that they were at their previous clubs, but we'll see if in future seasons whether or not they are able to do a little bit better. I was curious to see the head-to-head results between the two teams, and in the first game, United City actually beat Kaya away with Erling Haaland scoring 2 penalty kicks. And very early on as well in their second game, United City winning again, this time Mbappe getting on the score sheet. So it was an early start for United City. However, it seems like Kaya took control for the rest of the season. Kaya winning in their third meeting, Kaya winning again in their fourth meeting, and then Kaya winning the PFL Cup final. This is like the FA Cup final, with neither Mbappe or Haaland scoring in any of these matches, surprisingly. Also, Mbappe didn't take a penalty kick for Kaya, so that's interesting. But Erling Haaland did score the first one before United City ended up losing the PFL Cup final on penalties. Looking at the individual awards, they were dominated by Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland won the Player of the Year award. Both Haaland and Mbappe were in the Team of the Year, and Haaland won the Top Goal Scorer award with those 22 goals. So right now, individually, I think I would give the lead to Erling Haaland, but Mbappe's Kaya have done better with their 2 early trophies. With that, let's go 5 seasons into the future, halfway through our save, and see how each of them are doing then. Welcome back. We are on the 5th of July 2027. I actually did make a mistake. I accidentally set them to only be at Kaya and United City for 5 years, so I have added an extra 5 years so that we can do our 10 season total save. But let's see how Kylian Mbappe is doing right now. So he has improved drastically in the Philippines Football League. Wow. 32 goals the next season, 27, 26, and 21 after that. A load of assists and really high, pretty much above 8.0 average ratings. So Kylian Mbappe in these last 5 seasons has done really well playing for Kaya. And while Erling Haaland has done well, he hasn't really matched what he was able to do in season one. It was only in the last season that he was able to get something close to that. And honestly, in the past 5 seasons, I think Kylian Mbappe has done better individually with just higher goal totals than what Erling Haaland is having. He did only play 14 games here, or sorry, 15 games here and 19 games here. I wonder if he might have been injured for some of those matches, but I think Kylian Mbappe is just doing better right now. And the Kylian Mbappe dominance in this save is showing with the past winners of the Philippines Football League. It's been absolutely dominated by Kylian Mbappe's Kaya. Looking at the Philippines Football League Cup, it has been a much more even split between Kaya and United City. Holland leading United City to 2 PFL Cup titles, but Kaya alternating with them to win 3 with Kylian Mbappe. So right now, Mbappe with more league titles and more cup wins than Erling Haaland. And looking at the individual awards, they have absolutely been dominated by Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe has won the last 4 Player of the Year awards. Both players have been involved in the Team of the Year awards each season. No surprise there. And the top goal scorer awards have been relatively split, but 3 in a row won by Mbappe, Erling Haaland winning the previous edition. So Mbappe coming in with 3 top goal scorer awards, Erling Haaland coming in with just the 2. So that is our halfway point. Let's jump to the end of the save, 10 years into the future, and let's see how each of them are doing at that point. All right, we are 10 years into the save in 2032. Kylian Mbappe will be joining PSG later today, but at his last day at Kaya, let's see how he did in the past 10 seasons. So at 33 years old now, and he just continued where we last saw him. He has been absolutely phenomenal. 30 goals in 2027-28, 22 goals the next season, then 27, 20, and 24. A bunch of assists, a lot of player of the match awards, and consistently are averaging around that 8.0 rating. I have to say, Kylian Mbappe, the way he's looking right now, it just looks like he's been better this save. But let's check out Erling Haaland and see how he might have done. So similarly, Erling Haaland will be joining Manchester City later today in this save. And looking at his career stats, if I'm going to be honest, just a little bit underwhelming. I don't think he's done that well at United City. It might just be playing with a lower standard of player and not getting as many chances. But 17 goals, 21 goals, 22, 23. I really thought he would be averaging well over a goal a game. And he's coming in essentially just under a goal a game. So a little bit disappointing. He's also been averaging close to an 8.0 rating. But looking at these career stats, I think Mbappe is just edged to Erling Haaland. And looking at our past winners, while United City did end up picking 2 Philippines Football League titles, it's just been dominated by Kaya. Kylian Mbappe's Kaya has won 8 of the 10 Philippines Football Leagues in this save. United City did end up winning 2, but overall, Kylian Mbappe has led Kaya to numerous trophies. Interestingly, this has also been reflected in the Philippines Football League Cup, Kaya winning 7 of the 10 League Cup trophies, and while United City did get the most recent one, and while they were mostly played between those two sides, it's just been so much better from Kaya. They've dominated the save. Kylian Mbappe has dominated the save with them. Interestingly, the individual awards have been more split in recent years. Erling Haaland actually winning 3 of the last 4 Player of the Year awards, but for the most part, they've still been dominated by Kylian Mbappe. And while recently we've seen that kind of resurgence with what Erling Haaland has been doing, Kylian Mbappe has definitely won more Player of the Year awards and I think has been the better player in the save. Again, unsurprisingly, both players have been in the Team of the Year each season, just swapping places at striker. But overall, both players have been stalwarts in the Philippines Football League Team of the Year. And I think it's the top goal scorer award that we're all curious about and we're interested to see. And Kylian Mbappe has dominated it. He looks like he's won 7 of the 10 top goal scorer awards. Erling Haaland only coming in with 3 top goal scorer awards. I was honestly expecting Erling Haaland to get more, but I think Kylian Mbappe perhaps being the more well-rounded player ended up just winning more top goal scorer awards. So that's going to conclude 10 years of Kylian Mbappe and Erling Haaland in the Philippines Football League. Overall, I think Kylian Mbappe just edged out Erling Haaland with more league titles, more cup titles, more Player of the Year awards, and more top goal scorer awards. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this Football Manager 2023 experiment, and we will be back with more content very soon. Bye!